Then we got Lil Wayne a couple weeks ago. He made a comment saying that he's still the best rapper alive. A lot of people were like, this is random. Like, why are you saying this? And of course, he specifically mentioned it to Hove. And I think for a lot of people who weren't aware back in the day, like when he was saying his best rapper alive shit in like 07, 08, he was going directly at Hove. And Hove had just retired, and then he was coming back. And people are like, why is Lil Lil Wayne can't say this, blah, blah. Like, people kind of surrender to Hove. And he's got, he's definitely got the credibility to be considered the best rapper ever. But like, were you one of those people when like Lil Wayne's prime where like you thought he was better than Hove at one point? Or nah?
I'm not the biggest like Jay-Z fan, but just being from New York and just knowing how successful he is, even outside of rapping.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was always at his prime when he was rapping. Yeah. And I don't think there is a better rapper than him. But Lil Wayne is also like, I feel like they're both, can it be two greats?
I mean,
like, why do we always have to have number one? Like, it can be two greats.
Because it's men and it's rap. Everyone should surrender to one person.
And they're also two different rappers, I feel like. Like, they rap about completely different things. They're in two different lanes. Like, that's how I also feel with, like, the Cardi-Nicki battle. Like, there's no better than. There's Nicki and there's Cardi, and they're both the best in their respective lanes.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, I think I personally enjoy listening to Wayne more than Hove. I respect Hove a lot. I've got Hove albums that I really like. But I don't know. Like, if someone were to say Wayne is a better rapper, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think Hove's longevity, his catalog is just like untouchable. But in terms of like the skill of rap, like I might go with Wayne there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think when I was in like, for my generation, I'm 28, so I feel like for everyone in my age group might think like Lil Wayne, because like growing up in middle school, he was like running everything.
Yeah.
But I think for people like 30, 35, 40, they would never agree with that. Yeah. Especially like my sister, she would be like, absolutely not. Jay-Z is like, she's older than me, so she'll be like, Jay-Z is the best rapper. Lil Wayne could never say that. So it's just, I feel like, yeah, it's two different things.
Yeah.
Because no one from New York would ever like, I feel like really stand on that.
Yep. Yeah. I've had a lot of conversations with like people from New York who feel like Wayne's run in his prime like wasn't even like that. Like a lot of people, there's been a lot of
crazy.
It's nuts to me too. But I feel like a lot of people are trying to like historically revise that run, and it's like I feel like no matter where you were in the world, Lil Wayne felt like the biggest thing on the planet. Lollipop, Carter 3, all that, all those mixtapes. It was like, yo, like this nigga don't miss. Like he's so. It's a very nuanced conversation. Regionalism comes into play. Age comes into play, and that's all these rap discussions. Like
I think it's just two different aesthetics, like for real, because it's like even if we go into like artists they brought into the world and like collabed with and worked with, it's like Jay-Z and Kanye, and those are like two of the most successful artists. But then Wayne also brought Drake and Nicki. Yep. But again, it's different aesthetics.
Exactly.
So. That's not like it's two different lanes. I feel like they're the top of each lane, and they created a lane for other people to come after them to be like number 2, 3, 4 in those lanes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think easily two of the most influential people, and Wayne's influence we see now with Future Thug, all these Lils. But I think in terms of business and building an empire, people look to Hove as the cream of the crop. So, yeah. Another rap debate.
Yeah. That's a good one, though.
It is. That's a versus battle that I would like to see. I don't think it would ever happen, but I would really like to see that because
I would love to see that,
Wayne's got so much. Like, off mixtapes alone, I think he would give Jay-Z a tough day, but Jay-Z's got so much impactful shit. Like,
yeah, I think he would. It's just like, because I'm always a devil's advocate of like, mainstream shit, like that's what's really like, if we want to have the debates of like who's better, like Jay-Z has a lot of like really good deep shit that like really means something, but like if we put it on a versus, then we're talking mainstream of like who's gonna know this song, and that's really what it boils down to, unfortunately. So I feel like Wayne might have him on that.
Yeah, you spit. I'm with you there.